Okay, so I'm just doing a quick update on one of my latest videos, which was my predictions for the WDF World Championships, men and women's. I predicted for the men's that Paul Lim would win. 70-year-old Paul Lim is, and he's in the final against Shane McGurk. I've never heard of him, but the boy's obviously good if he got to the final. So that's that. I'm not going to go on about how I predicted Paul Lim because he might not even win, but that was my prediction. And for the women's, I predicted Aileen de Graaf. I knew about Bew Greaves, but I just forgot her name. Meaning I recognised her when I seen her. I thought, oh yeah, I remember her from last year. And she won it last year. She's never lost on the Lakeside stage. Ever. And tonight, she's playing in the final against Sophie McKinley. And it's interesting actually, Sophie is from the same city as me, and I'm not from a big city. Stirling in Scotland. I don't know her personally, I'm a lot older than her. She's 18, I'm 36, I'm double her age. But yeah, Stirling's a relatively small city, so small world. But I know a lot of McKinleys in Stirling, so I probably know her family, but it's by the by. Just it's just a bit interesting, I guess. Or maybe not, but anyway. I think Bew Greaves is going to win. I've never heard of Sophie McKinley as a dart player or like from my city or anything, but she's done well to get to the final. And the video I'm talking about, it was I had my predictions for the World Championships, but it was mostly about Deta Hedman and her mentality and how she'll never be World Champion. And yet again, in this championship, I've been proved right. She'll never win. She's got a throw as well, where there's too much going on. You know, it doesn't hold up well under pressure. Anybody that plays darts and has played, even just in front of people, even at pub level, open tournaments, you know, I'm not comparing the pressure, obviously, from pub darts to World Championship darts, but anybody that, like I says, that plays darts and knows a relative amount about it knows the less you do on your throw, technique-wise, the better, because there's less that can go wrong under pressure. And that's just in life generally, you know, when you're stressed, you think different, you act different. You know, if you're doing simple things, there's less chance it can go wrong. But that's just one problem I believe she's got. It's clearly a mental issue. But anyway, I've already spoke about that. It was just to update on what I already said and say that she has indeed been knocked out at the semi-finals by Bew Greaves. So I hope Sophie McKinley wins, because she's from the same city as me, and you know, you support your own. But realistically, you know, she's playing a machine. She's never lost on that stage, ever. And I'm just a big believer in, and I do this when I predict boxing matchups and football games as well, is I look at it very simply. I look at it and think, right, who's the best out of those two? You know, 9 times out of 10, whoever's the best will win. And I just think Bew Greaves' best starts and Sophie McKinley's best starts, only one winner. So I'm going with Bew Greaves. And obviously I'm going to stick with Paul Lim. because I predicted him from the start, and I really do think he will win. So I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what happens. It's all starting in a few hours. God bless.